Hi everyone and welcome back to 80 Passione. This afternoon match between DOMINIC THIEM and Andrey Rublev seemed more a practicing session. Of course, the USA champion was preserving himself for the semi-final that we just play in 2 days' time on Saturday. But before moving on, I just remind you to subscribe to 80 Passione. It's very important to stay tuned and up to date. But let's go back on the top. So it took just 25 minutes for Andrey Rublev to win the opening set with a double break in just the first 3 games of the match. So the Russian was on fire, probably was much more relaxed than in the previous 2 matches. It was quite sweet to read his interview, his press conference after the match that he lost against Stefano Tsitsipas. He said that, of course, it was a very important learning experience for him. On the match point, probably he would prefer to get a time violation warning, but just try to breathe more. And he said he will definitely eventually think about that episodes for the future. The second set started more or less in the same way of the first, because already in the third game Rublev managed to break DOMINIC THIEM. But at that point the number 3 in the world had a kind of a reaction, and he managed to break back on the 8th game, leveling the score on 4-all. At that point, probably they were showing even a statistics between, the top spin, the difference of top spin the DOMINIC THIEM was giving to his shots this afternoon compared to 2 days ago against Rafael Nadal. The difference was almost 1,000 rotation less. So you can imagine, of course, probably he was trying to preserve his energy. Later on 5-all, Andrey Rublev, again after a very long game with a lot of dues, advantage from one side and another, managed to break. And after this time serving for the match, he didn't shake, even if on basically the score of 30-15 he missed an incredible smash by the net. His smile was saying basically everything, but fortunately for him, in the next 2 points, he kept cool and he finished basically the match just after 1 hour and 14 minutes. It was very sweet for both players, how they say goodbye to each other at the end. It seems they are quite close friends, even if basically for Rublev is the 3rd consecutive win over Thiem. During the interview on court at the end of the match, he said that he was happy for his season. This one was basically win 41 for his 2020. So it was so important to finish on a positive note. At the beginning of the tournament, he even said that probably he thought that he didn't belong in this master. He thinks that he's still far away from the level of the other players, and at the same time he said that he is wishing DOMINIC THIEM to win this tournament. He's going to support him for the rest of the tournament. So having said that, for sure for DOMINIC, I think it doesn't change anything in terms of his focus on the fact that as a consequence of the results of these previous days with Daniil Medvedev, for sure is going to be the favorite for the final win. Also, looking at the schedule of tomorrow, considering that Novak Djokovic will play against Alexander Zverev in the afternoon at 2 p.m. local time. Instead, in the evening, Daniil Medvedev against Diego Schwartzman. I believe this is another prediction. So far, all the predictions of 80 Passione were right. The I think DOMINIC Thiem, because he will play against the winner of that match between Djokovic and Zverev. I think he will play the first semi-final on Saturday. Let's see if I'm right again. Eventually, if you had to plan your weekend, even if we are, most of us, all in lockdown, you can know in advance. Now I need to leave you. I'm very excited for this evening match. At the same time, very nervous. Probably like Rafa, I'm going to have a very cold shower just before the match, because there is this third match for both players in Group London 2020. But as I said yesterday, is more or less like a quarter-final. Only one player will progress to the semi-final, and the winner of this match will play the second semi-final against Daniil Medvedev. Just a few more hours to discover what's going to happen. Stay tuned, share this video, leave your likes, leave your predictions. At the end of this evening match, I'm going to release another video with my analysis about the match. That's all for now. Stay tuned. Ciao!